Hello everybody, welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase. My name is Austin and today we have another KotLC video. This time I'm bringing back the cup. We're going to be doing KotLC Rip It or Ship It. I have 15 names in here and we're going to pull 2 names out and we're going to see if I will ship that person or if I'm going to rip that person. But before getting into the video, make sure to drop a like down below if you guys are excited for KotLC Stellar Learn, because I'm definitely excited about all the new content and plot that's going to be coming in the next book. I want to know what you guys think about that. Also, make sure to comment down below what is your favorite KotLC ship, and this cannot include the ship with Sophie, so Dex and Biana or any other ship like that. Tell me down below in the comments what is your guys' favorite ship that doesn't include Sophie. Also guys, make sure to subscribe down below. We are trying to hit 11,000 subscribers, so if you guys could go just check down below and see if you guys are subscribed, it would really help us a lot towards our goal. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So there are 15 characters in this cup and I'm going to be listing them out, and these names just basically include Sophie, Keefe, Fitz, Glimmer, Tam, like Amy, Valen, Jency. So there's a bunch of different names and there's so many possible ships. So I guess let's get straight into the first one. So I'm gonna pick our first 2 names, shuffle it up a little bit, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so our first name is going to be Glimmer, alright, and Glimmer is going to be ripped or shipped with Dex. Oh, that's a very interesting one. I'm gonna go think about this and I'll hit you guys back. All right, so after a little bit of thinking, I'm gonna say rip for this one because Glimmer is very, very new to this series. She's not very, we don't know her personality, I guess we can say. And I only have really one ship for Glimmer, and that might be Tam. I don't really know if I will ship anyone with Glimmer, but I think that Dex is just wouldn't be with Glimmer at all. I think that there's only 2 main ships that people are really rooting for is Dex and Morella and Dex and Biana. I think those are the 2 really good ships, but I don't think Dex could be with anyone else. And especially we know that Glimmer, I think, is a little bit above his age. So I don't know if Dex and Glimmer would work out. So I guess that's gonna be our first one. It's gonna be a rip. So let's get in the second one. All right, so we're gonna pick out 2 more names. And first one we have is Jency. Okay, so this is gonna be definitely a very interesting one. The next person we have is Jency and Stina. Well. This is very interesting. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna actually say ship for this one. If I might be crazy, but Stina and Jency kind of seem compatible in some ways, like because Jency really gives all the girls at the school a lot of attention, especially when Sophie came. He was always like talking to them, and I think that Stina demands a lot of attention. I've seen throughout the series. I mean, she has definitely changed from the first book where she was on her kind of bullying arc to Sophie. And I think that Stina is actually kind of a good person now, so I think that she would be compatible with someone like Jency who kind of gives a lot of attention, because Stina does need a lot of attention and that's kind of just her personality. So I think their personalities match a lot. I mean, tell me down below in the comments if I'm crazy, but I think this is a ship. So to start it off, we have 1 ship and 1 rip. So I guess let's get straight into the next one. All right, so we have 11 characters left, 5 more ships and 1 more person single. So I guess let's get straight into the next one. So the next person's going to be, all right, so it looks like the next person's going to be Morella, and Morella will be shipped with Biana. Morella and Biana. Okay, that's an interesting one. All right, so this one's kind of tough, but I'm gonna have to say rip on Morella and Biana because in all honesty, I just don't see I don't see Morella with anyone except for Lynn. I think that's a good ship, but I don't see Morella with Biana. I don't think they match very well. I think Biana would go well with Dex or Tam, but not with Morella. So I'm gonna have to go with rip on that one, but it's definitely debatable. You could definitely say there is reason for it, and I think that definitely people do ship Morella and Biana. But right now, I think that, I mean, even in the last book, we saw that Biana really had a crush on Tam, and if she has a crush on Tam, that means that it's not gonna be likely that she's interested in Morella. So I'm gonna have to say rip on that one, but let's get into the next one. So we have 9 characters left, 2 rips, 1 ship so far. Let's get into the next one. So our first character is Sophie. This is the one that's pretty important. We'll see if we get Keefe or something. And let's see, the next person we get is Valen. Sophie and Valen. I mean, I've been thinking pretty hard about this. I honestly don't know. Sophie and Valen could be a good, no, I'm playing, guys. This is probably even a worse ship than Sophorkle. I think that this ship is definitely a rip. It's just straight out the bat. I think that Valen could be compatible with other characters, but definitely not Sophie, especially after like half of the first book is just about Valen drilling over Sophie. So it's definitely a no-go on this one. I mean, it's definitely like there is one side that likes the other. Valen definitely likes Sophie, but does Sophie like Valen? There is no chance, there's no shot. I'd rather Sophie and Dex than Sophie and Valen. So we're gonna shut that ship down real quick. So another rip in this video. We usually do have more ships in this, but let's get on to the next one. Alright, so we're shuffling 7 more characters left. Let's see who we can get here. We have, for our first one, Maraca, and our second character of this pick is going to be, pretty interesting, Lynn. Alright, so this one's very interesting because I know that a lot of people in the KotLC community believe that Lynn is interested in women rather than men, and I'm actually gonna definitely agree with you on that, and that's why there's a lot of Lynn and Morella ships, but I never really thought about Lynn and Maraca. That's why I love doing these videos, because it's all random, and I think that Lynn and Maraca actually could work, so I'm gonna say ship for this one. We know that Maraca is very protective and really just kind of active and trying to help others, especially when she was just active and trying to help the Black Swan and really just trying to motivate other people, and I think that her protective kind of nature, it kind of also shows through her ability where she's a ciniopath and she can kind of protect people, and I think that's would be perfect for Lynn because Lynn is also a very caring person, so I think that this is definitely a ship for me. I actually want to know what you guys think in the comments. I actually really like Lynn and Maraca. I've never thought of it before, but if Lynn and Morella never happens in the series, I think that Lynn and Maraca will be pretty cool. So yeah, let's get into the next one. That's a ship. Alright, I think we're getting down to the wire here now. We have 5 more characters. I know that Keefe and Fitz are still in here, and I think there's some other cool ones in here, so okay, but first one for this one is Amy. Amy's an interesting one. Okay, Amy's definitely an interesting one. Let's see who Amy's gonna be paired with. And Amy and Fitz. Oh my god. Well, I think we know what that's gonna end up being. That's definitely a rip on my book. I think that Amy and Fitz is impossible. I mean, especially after what Fitz done to Sophie, kind of just obsessing over her, and they broke up, and obviously there would be no chance for Amy, even if she grew up and even if she grew older, there was just no chance that Fitz and Amy ever get together. So that's definitely a rip on that part. There's a few people that I would ship with Amy, but Fitz is definitely not one of them. That's rip definitely. And we now have 3 characters left. Let's get on to the next picking. So first we have Tam. Okay, so who is Tam gonna be shipped with? Who we're gonna get? Keefe! No way. I'm definitely shipping Tam and Keefe. If Sophie Keefe never worked out, I would definitely want Tam and Keefe to be a thing. The Cam ship is so good. I mean, it's even though they're polar opposites, the relationship is so funny because they're opposites, and what if they were actually had a relationship together? That'd be so, like, I guess unique, and I think it would actually work out because Tam is always like negative, and so I think it would definitely be a lot of opposites, but I think that sometimes they kind of tease around with each other, but I think they're really good friends, and I think they definitely do trust each other, so I think this could be definitely a good ship. Alright, so the odd one out is gonna be Wiley, and that is honestly fine with me. He does have a little bit of age difference, kind of like Amy in this one, so I'm definitely fine with Wiley being single on this video. The only ship he really has is with Lynn, and that's kind of controversial. I don't really want to talk about it too much with the age difference and all that, but yeah, he's single for this video. So what did you guys think about all my picks, rip or ship? Did you guys agree with me for most of them? Let me know down below in the comments, but let's get straight into the outro. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed another rip it or ship it episode. If you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like down below, and please comment down below what was your favorite ship from this video, because there was definitely a lot of different unique ships that I've never thought about before in this video, so definitely comment those down below if you have any. And remember guys, subscribe down below. We know that about only 20 or 25% of you guys are subscribed to this channel, which leaves about 75% of you guys unsubscribed, so if you guys can check down below in the description and see if you guys are subscribed to the channel, and if you're not, please click that subscribe button. It would help us out a lot towards our future goals. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I was awesome for the KotLC Fanbase. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.